Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Rhythms. Today in this video we are going to see while loop. So we have seen else, if else, and then canary operators, switch statements we have seen. So now in this video we are going to see while loop. So while loops are also can be used to execute a block of code. So but here we are until and unless we are the specified condition is reached. So this is also condition based only, but we are looping that particular set of block of code is repeatedly executing. So not only once but it will be loop the block of code like specific condition is reached, until then the particular block of code will be executed repeated number of times. So yeah, loops are handy because they save time, reduce errors, and then make more code readable. For example, if you want to print the single statement so many number of times, it will be possible only by writing like printf 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 that number of times. So instead of writing that number of times, if we have a condition like these many times or like that specified condition, so until the this value reached this times we are printing this particular statement. So like that we can have specified condition. If the condition is true, until then the particular block of code will got executed. So like that the while loop helps. So while loop will be having condition, so that while block of code will be executed. So until the condition is true. So while loop loops throw a block of code as long as the specified condition is true. When the condition is true, the particular block of code executed. Only that at that time the particular block of code is not executed only if the condition is false. Okay. So in the below example, the code will loop will run over and over again as long as the variable I is less than 5. So here you can see the example int I is equal to 0 is there. So while we have writing condition like I is less than 5. So I is 0 right now as of now. So 0 is less than 5. The condition is true. So particular block of code in the while loop will got executed. So at the end, what we are doing in the while block, if you are executing, just printing the I value, and then what we are doing is we are incrementing the I value. In the operators, we have seen like arithmetic operators, we have seen this increment operator. So I plus plus is nothing but is a shorthand increment operator, that is I plus 1. So as value of I is 0 here, so I plus plus is nothing but it will be incremented to 1. So I plus plus I is equal to I plus 1, that is 0 plus 1, that is 1. So now I value has become as 1. So now again this loop will got executed. So while 1 is less than 5, again it is true the particular line of code, that is it is printing the value. Now I value is 1, so 0 value printed first of all, and now 1 value is printed, and then again I incremented, that is 2. So now 2 is less than 5, again the condition is true, so the particular block is got executed. Then again I incremented, that is 3, and then it is true 3 is less than 5, again it is printing the 3 value, and then incrementing, that is 4. 4 is less than 5, again true, that particular if block will got executed, and then it will increment, that is 5. 5 is less than 5 is not correct because 5 is equal to 5, then it is not going to the print the value 5. So again 5 incremented, the 6 is not going to execute. So like that this will happen. So 0 to 4 is got printed where 5 is equal to 5, here condition is failing, so if block is not going to be executed. So till 4 5 times, that is from 0 this will loop got executed. So this loop got executed until the condition is true. Even if once the condition is failed, then it is not going to be executed. So this is how we can loop a particular. Here see printf is there, so we are not writing a 4 or 5 times, we are writing only one printf where we are printing I value based upon the condition. So I value is incrementing it in the while loop at the as the last statement. You understood, right, how we can loop a particular set of code until the condition is true as long as the variable I value is less than 5 here in this example. So don't forget to increase the variable in the using the condition as I plus plus. Here we are using I variable here. So otherwise the loop will never end. See, if you have with your I plus plus, it will you have an I value, right? So if you are not incrementing, what will happen? I value will be a constant zero only. So zero is again checking is zero zero zero. So again always I value is will be got printed. So there is no such kind of thing like incrementing. So changing of I value is not here. So this will like it is not a correct way. See zero zero zero. So it is not, this loop is not going to be end. It's a never ending loop. So adding the increment kind of thing is very much important. So don't forget to increase the variable values in the condition that is I here in the loop. Otherwise, the loop will never going to be end. So after a while loop, we'll be having one more loop that is called as a do while. So here in the while loop, we are adding the condition at the top in the while. So the condition is true, then we are executing that while block. So do while is nothing but it's a loop variant of a while loop only. So this loop will execute a block of code once before checking if the condition is true. It will repeat the loop as long as the condition is true. The same like while only, but here one before checking the condition, one time code block will got executed because we are checking that condition at the last of the loop. So okay, do we are opening the loop which is getting executed one time, and then while the condition we are checking, if the condition is true, they again repeat. So what is happening here, we are executing the code once before checking the condition. If it's a true, we are executing again. If it's a false, it is not executing. So in some cases, if we want to execute once, even if the condition is true or false, we are going to use this do while loop. The example in below, you'll see if you understood better. The while loop will be executed at least once, even if the condition is false, because the loop is executed before the condition is tested. Here, in the while before the condition is tested, after loop only executed. Only if it is true. In do while, it will got executed one time. Then after that, it will check the condition, and again if it is true, then again will got executed. So at least once will the statements will got operated. Here, see I is equal to 0. Do we have one set of block of code? So printf I value we are printing as 0. In the next line we are printing again, that is black slash, and to go to the next line, and then I value we are incrementing I value is very much important in while loop, also in do while also. Otherwise we are not changing the I value, right? So then the if the condition will be less than 5 is nothing but 0 is always less than 5, so it will go as a never ending loop only. So incrementing kind of thing is very much important. So incrementing I value. So now I value as 1, and then we are checking condition that I is less than 5, that is 1 is less than 5, and then again they would do while is executed because the condition is true. So like that we have to use. So no, don't forget to increase the value of I in the condition, otherwise loop will never end. That thing is very much important. So it will don't do such don't forget to remember I increment, otherwise system will got slow, like it will never ending, right? The program will not is going to be end. So that will decrease the performance of your thing. Okay, system. Yeah, here you can see 0 to 4, the same outputs we got with a while case also. But what is the difference here is the thing is we are checking the condition at the last, not at the top. Do first, we are doing the printing the thing at least once, and then while only we are checking the condition after once printing that. If the true, again repeat that same loop how we are doing that with a while loop, the same will happen. The condition is the top for a while, in for do while the condition is the bottom. That makes us to print the, like execute the step of group of statements at least once. Okay, if you want to as such cases, if you want only to print the statements at least once, irrespective of the condition, we choose do while instead of while loop. You understood, right, how to use this while and do while? If you have extra doubts on this, you can let me know in the comments. We'll clear your doubts. Okay, and also we have a real life example here based upon this while and do while. Just go through and you practice those things. If you have any doubts in this, let me know in the comments. I'll just briefly explain you in the at last of all these tutorials. We'll do like real life examples in the C and a one video in a clear way. So here while loop we have demonstrated simple countdown program. Countdown variable is there here with the int countdown variable is equal to 3. While countdown is greater than 0, less greater than 0, then they are printing the countdown value, and they are decrementing here. So you can use any kind of thing, either increasing the value is okay or decreasing the value. Just we have to alter that value, like you know, right, how many times that to be printed. So like that we can increment or decrement based upon the condition kind of thing. So yeah, countdown is greater than 3 is 3 is countdown, then we are decrementing, then countdown becomes to 2. 2 is greater than 0, fine, then again printing. and then we are printing again. So here see printf new year is in the bottom of while loop, so that will print only once, but the countdown will comes repeated looping until until we become zero, right? After one countdown will become zero. Zero is greater than zero, not this is not true condition, so there that loop will stop. So finally new year will be got printed. So like this is a real time example we can do. Not only this, you can try numerous number of examples with this, so that you will understand. So not only single incrementing or single decrementing, you can have any value like I plus 2 is equal to 2, like that is equal to, this is shorthand operator, right? That is nothing but I is equal to I plus 2, I value is 0, 0 plus 2 2. So here it is incrementing by 2, so I is 2 and then 4, like that it will become, so that will got printed. And another example is specific numbers will be there. Next reversed numbers will be there, we are storing that reverse numbers. So based upon the conditions we are looping that last number of the reversing the number. So we have taken one variable and then other variable as 0, so we are looping that numbers, how many numbers are there. So we are looping that number times. So we are reversing numbers into 10 plus divide one digit will get uh, I'll explain this kind of real time example at the last videos. You just go through this. This is nothing but first taking one number. So reversing numbers into 10 is nothing but we are tens number we are getting here. That is 5 you will get. So 5 lakh. So this is we are getting. The reversing of numbers will be happen 5 4 3 2 1. So in 2 is nothing but 10 is we are making that 5 as the first digit here, and we are first dividing with 10 is nothing but we are getting 5 here. 5 into 10, like that we are getting all these things. 0 into 10 is nothing but 0 plus divide with 5. Other time we are dividing, we'll getting like 4 and like that. So finally reversing number will get like 5 4 3 2 1. So just go through that example. If you have any doubts, let me know. And then if else case when we have one dice, so based upon dice number we are checking LC. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you understood while loop and do while loop. If you have any doubts regarding this, let me know in the comment section. And if you have watched all those videos, subscribe to our channel for many more videos like this. Like and share and comment. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.